that are popping up that's more prominent. So yes, please raise your hands and we will allow you to open up your microphone. Rayasibe, Victoria, I see you are our first one, so I'm going to allow your microphone. So now you can unmute from your side and ask us a question.
Good day, sir. I have a question based on the Invigilator app. I attended a session. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. Thanks, Rayasibe.
Okay, I attended a session on Saturday and they touched on the Invigilator app that if you are using a single device, you get in through the Invigilator app and then use the access browser icon to get into the internet. So I have a question because as I was doing my trial of the Invigilator app to actually figure out how it works, I noticed that I need a code, that access code or that barcode thing to actually get into the Invigilator app in the first place. So after using that particular code is then that I can be able to use that button or icon which says access browser to lead me to the internet, right? So my question is, how does it actually work since I need a code to access to be able to open the Invigilator app to get to that level? Understanding the fact that we get those codes inside the question paper, and I actually need to get to the internet first, get that code in order for me to get to be able to scan that code and to scan that code in order to have the Invigilator active for my session of the exam on that particular day. So, okay, I was doing my trial of the Invigilator app using that code that we get on the basic skills whatnot. So as I was using it, I noticed that it runs for only like 5 minutes. And okay, I did try and then click the access browser thingy and it led me to the internet. But as I was on the internet, it made some bibs to say that I've been away from the Invigilator app for some time. And yeah, so can you please explain to me how I use the access browser on the Invigilator app to actually access my question paper? Yeah, please help me on that one.
Okay. So yes, so you first need to get the code, obviously, so before you start the Invigilator app. So what you'll do is you'll log into myExams and then you go download the question paper with the QR code. Some of the academics also email it to you beforehand. So just make sure you check your MyLife as well that you've got that code. So remember, you can then write down the code that's at the bottom. When you get to this page where you scan QR code, you can actually enter start code. So you've got it written down, so you can type it in. From there, it will take you then through the initial steps, as you've probably done. And then you click on the Access Browser at the top. Now, this will open up the myExams specifically page. So you just log in again. And from there, yes?
So, I'm sorry to interject. Are you saying that if I go to the myExams, there's a certain place where I'm gonna get the code, just the code, right?
Yes. So
or do I need? Or do I need to first download the question paper with that particular code, or I can just log in on the internet, get that code, and then use that code for the Invigilator app and come back to the access browser to take me to the exam date whereby I can be able to download the actual exam paper?
So some of the academics do release it beforehand, but if they don't, you'll have to first then access the myExams, download the question paper, or just view the question paper so you can get the code. And then you basically, if you want to then still read the questions from that PDF document, then you can use the access browser. What I can also, if it's possible, if you're having difficulties with, the Access browser and things like that, if it's possible,
Okay.
perhaps have a second device, borrow somebody's phone, and the one you use just to get the question paper and the code, while the other
Oh,
one you use for the Invigilator app. The best is, even if you're
okay.
typing, then you use your laptop to get the question paper and the code, and you just start the app on the side.
Oh, okay. So, okay, I want to understand that part. I have not heard it from my lecturers that they actually release the code for the actual exam, of which I believe that code should be able to last me for, like, okay, if I'm writing for 3 hours, that code should allow me to be in the Invigilator app for 3 hours, right? So I
Yes.
just don't know if they do release that code beforehand. Yeah, I'll just inquire from them.
Yeah, you can ask them. A lot of them do actually email it to your MyLife email, but obviously you're just going to use that for on the day of the exams.
Okay, so is it the code that is it the same code as the one in the question paper?
Yes.
Yes,
Same
it
code
is.
as in the question paper.
Okay. So, okay, let's just say my lecturers do give me that code. Okay, I'll get that code, and then my Invigilator app will instruct me to scan the code. I scan the code, and then after scanning the code, I click on the Access browser. Then after clicking the Access browser, it's gonna lead me to different. It's gonna lead me to my exam date, and then I click on that exam date, and then select the paper that I'm gonna be writing. Is this the route that I'm gonna follow if I'm to use this particular option?
Yes. Yeah, that's
Yes,
the
that's
route that you
correct.
can take.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, pleasure. Good luck with your exams. Erica, I
Thanks,
don't know if you want to add anything to that as well.
Yeah, no, I think you explained it very well. You spoke about out of app time as well. So what I would
Yes.
suggest is you are going to be alerted if you spend time out of the app, or sometimes if you have apps open that are running, and those apps, maybe update or send you a message. Some of the games do that. Though, those notifications run on top of the Invigilator app, and that is also seen as out of app time. So what I would suggest you do is, just before you write, make sure that all of your apps are closed, and then continue writing. Okay.
Okay. Oh, yeah. And on that particular day, I did not have any app running or any notification from any other app on my phone. It was just me on that trial, my Invigilator app. And for the fact that I had been away in order to try and access the exam dates, it just gave me a beep. So should I be worried if on the day of the exam, perhaps there's an internet lag? I want to download my question paper, but I'm sort of taking time because I use the Access browser thingy through the Invigilator app, and having used it, I'm somewhere stuck on the internet trying to download an exam paper. Do I need to be worried, even though I know that I'm not doing anything wrong?
No, you don't need to be worried as long as you are accessing your exam via the Access browser button. That does not count as out of app time. So you should be fine.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you for your question. Okay, I'm gonna just open up the microphone for there we go. So our next one will then be Priscilla. Or Priscilla, you can go ahead. I'm just gonna allow your microphone. So you can unmute, Priscilla.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Hi, thank you so much. I just want to find out, it's a quick question. Do we need to put our profile picture on myUNISA and on myExams, or just on myUNISA?
Okay, yes, so very importantly, you only put it on myUNISA. So if you actually go to, let me quickly show you as well. if you actually log into your exams, you will not be able to upload a picture there. So so it's only on myUnisa. So you're correct in that term. I'm just quickly going to show you if you actually go to the exams, say we log in to an exam portal. So you'll notice there is no profile picture. And if you even go to your profile, you won't even be able to upload a picture. So please don't go and try even to upload a picture on myExams. As long as it's on my modules, you are good to go.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Yeah, I'm going to open up the microphone. Allow me. Kiale Boga, you can go ahead. Just unmute on your side. And while we wait for Kiale Boga, let's go open the microphone for. Hey, while we're waiting for Kiale Boga, Koza, you can go ahead. You just need to unmute from your side. Oh, and then we've got a person here from our masterclass. Anna, you can go ahead.
Hello?
Oh, wait,
Can you hear me?
Koza, yes. Yes, I can hear you, Koza.
Okay, yes, yeah. Okay, I have a question here on the uploading of the script after writing because.
Yeah, I'm just quickly gonna mute Kiale Boga. Koza, you can go ahead.
Okay, yes. Yeah, because on the mock exam, I did the mock exam, then I just take the photos of the script. Then I wanted to submit the script into my exam, but that share button so that I can email the script is not active. So how do I upload the script? How do I submit the script to my exam if that share button is not active?
Are you talking about this share button over here on the well done page?
On the Invigilator app, because I wanted to share those scans.
Yeah, can I maybe come in here?
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Right,
Okay.
so we had a temporary problem with the share PDF, and that was specifically for students that use Android 14. So they released an update which caused that share PDF button not to work. However, we have fixed the problem, and there is a new update of the app available in the App Store. So what I would recommend you do is just go to your App Store, update your app, and then the Share PDF button will work again.
Okay, thank you.
Koza, please, update the app and let us know if it's working now on your side.
Okay, I'll do that.
Thanks, Koza. Okay, Kiale Boga, you can go ahead.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Can you hear me now?
Good morning.
All
Yes,
right. My question is, okay. What I want to know is that, did you already cover Iris? Because the time says 52 minutes and we've just recently joined.
Okay, so remember, this is a last session. Yeah. So remember, we already had 3 workshops that we done in the last week. So you can access the recording. It's available online. So specifically in the, how can I say, in the webinars that we do, that's where we go step by step through all the content that's on this basic skills for online exams. So the recording is available under webinar recordings. So I'll post a link in the chat as well. So this is a different session. This is a blast session. So here we don't go through the content. We actually specifically answer questions, because in the webinars we've got so much content to work through. We do answer questions in the chat, but we can't open up the mics for you to ask questions. But if you go have a look at the recording, it is covered in depth, the IRIS invigilation and proctoring, how to set it up, and how to do the mock exam as well. So I really advise you to go have a look at that. But if there's something specific with IRIS that you want us to perhaps help you with, then I can assist you with that. It is. Billy, just unmute again. I hope that covered your question. Yeah, Leboga, just unmute from your side. Just unmute from your side. There you go. Ah, muted again. But yeah, Leboga, yeah, just please pop us a message in the chat and then we can assist you from there. Yeah, I'm just gonna look at it quickly. And then we've got Anna, you can go ahead. You can do some mute from your side. Suaki. Okay, while we wait for Laumik. Cabello, you can unmute from your side.
Hello, sir.
Good afternoon, how are you?
Hello.
Hello, we can hear you.
My question is about the Invigilator app. I've been trying to register as a student since it is my first time using it, and it keeps on saying my email is not confirmed by the university. So I want to know, what do I have to do to get my email confirmed?
Okay, all you need to do is please just send a WhatsApp to the Invigilator help desk. They will be able to help you because they've got all your details there. So you probably, are you using your MyLife email address or personal email address?
My live email address.
Okay, it's very sensitive, the app, when you type in your email address. So it might be maybe that you made a spelling error or you added a space at the beginning or at the end. But if you just send a WhatsApp to our help desk, they will be able to assist you immediately, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Richard, I think you are muted.
Thank you. So yes, students, I just want to highlight as well, to remember to WhatsApp the number with your email or student number so they can assist you. And also it's very important to check which proctoring, if you will be using the Invigilator app. If you're not going to be using the Invigilator app, you will not be able to register. So I'll pop this in the chat as well so that you just know exactly where to go to check if you will be using the Invigilator app. Okay, so let's have a look at who is next. Adele, I'm going to allow your microphone. You can just unmute from your side.
Hi, good day. How are you guys doing?
Good, and you?
Good, good. Just a quick question. With regards to the Invigilator app as well, Can I use it on my phone and then type out my exam paper on my laptop? Am I going to have to use another invigilator app on my laptop to do so? And can I use 2 screens or only 1 screen?
Okay, so yes, with the invigilator app, remember the invigilator app only runs on your phone. There is not a version for the laptop.
Okay.
But as long as it runs on your phone, you just put it next to you and you answer the prompts. But you type everything out on your laptop. You access myExams on your laptop. You download the question paper. You can use your screen to scan the QR code. And then remember, then you basically, the app runs next to you. You don't need any other invigilation on your laptop because everything is done through the sound that it records. So I just want to I'll just show you here as well. So yes, you do not need to worry about, any additional things. You just let the app run next to you and you submit on your the Invigilator app and on myExams. So remember with the Invigilator app, since you're going to be using your laptop, so when you scan in the documents, you will actually at this stage be taking pictures of the screen. Just make sure that you capture everything that you've written and you upload that as your document. And then on your laptop, say you used Word, you save it as a PDF, and that's the one that you upload to myExams.
Okay, and let's say the invigilator prompts up, they want to see what I'm busy with. Do I take a picture of my computer screen as I will be typing out my exam?
Yes, so it will generally prompt you to take a selfie, and it will prompt you to take a picture of a identification. So that can be your ID, your driver's license. If you've got a UNISA access card, you can use that as well. And then if it asks you to take a picture of your environment, you just show a picture of your laptop in front of you, open where you're typing.
Okay, perfect. And I'm allowed to use more than 1 screen?
Yes, with the Invigilator app, there is no screen limit. It's only on Iris Invigilation where you may only use 1 screen.
Okay, perfect. Happy. Thank you so much.
Pleasure. You're well.
You too. Bye.
Richard,
Yes.
just a quick one. Thank you so much. I see a lot of students are asking about which platform to submit first, myExam or Invigilation app. Can you please assist with that?
Yeah, let me go through this one then. So remember with the Invigilator app, this is the scenario how you will play this out. So say our start time here is 9 o'clock and our submission due time is 12 o'clock. So 15 minutes before the exam, you log into myExams portal. Remember, if you log in, say, 17 minutes before the exam, it will show closed. But 15 minutes before, you can refresh the page and then it will show you can access it. So then you can access the question paper. What you do is then you open up the Invigilator app, you scan the QR code, you go through the initial prompts, and then you basically put your phone down next to you. So this is the time then when you start answering the questions. So during this period, if you're using your laptop, for instance, you are typing out in Microsoft Word, and you only listen for when the prompts come when you have to take a picture. Just note this 30-minute cutoff time here. So if this is 9 o'clock, 9:30, you will not be able to scan the QR code anymore. So that means you are late for the examinations. So rather make sure that you're there 15 minutes before, scan the QR code. So this is then the writing time. So during this time, that's where you get the prompts and you just take the pictures. Now say it's 12 o'clock. So now you must submit. So that means the Invigilator app will also give you a notification. You must now stop writing and you must start the upload process. Now note in the Invigilator app, you only have 10 minutes to start the upload. That means that's the time that you need to take where you take pictures of your documents. So basically, if we just quickly go back here, this is where you scan the documents. So you scan in all your documents, you say done, and you click upload PDF. That's what you do until in that 10 minutes is upload PDF. So you don't need to wait until it's now completed, but you can just say yes, upload, so that it starts with this process. If you run into an error here, don't worry about it now because you do have additional time if there was an error. But all you do is say yes, upload, and it will start the upload process. Then you've got still, say that took you 10 minutes. So that's now 10 minutes past 12. You've started the upload process. Then you've got another 20 minutes until 12:30 to upload on myExams. So if you are writing till 12, the suggestion is upload first on the Invigilator app because you only have 10 minutes, and then upload on myExams because you do have that additional 20 minutes. But say you finish here at 11, you're a quick writer, you are done. What I suggest in that instance, first upload to myExams because that is the most important one, the one that will be graded. And then you, in the app, then you say afterwards, you've submitted, okay, I'm done. It will ask you for the final prompts and scanning the document in the app, and then you upload in the app. So very importantly is just to remember, if you're on the due time, you have to submit, do the Invigilator app first because you only have 10 minutes, and then myExams. But if you finish within this period before that, you can upload on myExams first so you know it's submitted, and then you say in the app, finish, and then upload, complete the process in the app. Cornelia, I hope that covered the students.
Thank you, Richard.
Thank you. Yeah, if we go back here, Priscilla, you can go ahead. Can I mute from your side?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Can I just have another quick question, please? So I get exempted from the Invigilator app. So do I need to inform anybody else about this, or because I've received the email from Exam Disability, so is that sufficient?
Can I ask Pintias just to confirm? But yes, from my understanding is if you got the letter, then you already that you've been exempted. That means they actually flagged it on the system, so they know that you are not going to be proctored. Pintias, you can go ahead.
Thank you, Richard. You're quite right, Richard. Then you don't have to inform anyone, seeing that you've received the confirmation from the university. Your information is already on the system. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Pintias. Okay, I'm gonna allow the microphone. Murindini, you can go ahead. You just unmute from your side. Yeah, I'm gonna allow. Hi, Murindini, you can go ahead. Oh, you just muted again.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I have a quick question regarding the submission. Now, if I finish before a due time, then I first upload on the invigilation app rather than myExam. Is there a problem?
No, there's no problem if you do it the other way around. As long as the documents that you upload on the two platforms are the same, because the documents that you take the pictures of is to confirm that's what you've been invigilated for. So it doesn't matter if you do it the opposite way around, as long as the documents are still the same.
Okay,
So
okay, thank you.
So just remember, once you're uploaded to the Invigilator app, don't make any changes or anything like that. Just submit the same thing on myExams.
Okay, okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Wilbert, you can go ahead. Just unmute from your side. Wilbert, you can just unmute on your side. Okay, well, we wait for Wilbert. Allow the microphone for Mujaji. You can go ahead.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
A question with regards to something I've noticed in the my examination portal. So one of the modules that I'm writing, I'll be using the Invigilator app, and then the portal says that the exam is open book. I can use any resources at my disposal, but then the lecturer came and said it is a closed book. So who do I listen to, the exam portal or the lecturer?
Always listen to your lecturer, because they're the one that will be doing the grading. So if the lecturer, if they decided now that it's a closed book, rather refer to what your lecturer says. You know, even with uncertainties regarding anything, always go on what your lecturer is telling you. So in that case, if the lecturer specifically told you that it's going to be a closed book, then rather listen to your lecturer in that case.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Wilbert, I see you unmuted, so you can go in.
Hello, Richard.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, and you? My question is simple. I'm writing MCQ next week for chemistry. So last time that when I wrote, I used the iris, so I missed these webinar workshops. How can I access the recorded videos? That's my first question.
Okay.
I want to access those videos so that I can check if there's anything there that might help me before next week. Then the other one, I don't. The other question is, for these online sessions, examinations, if you have an emergency, let's say you want to visit the bathroom, how is that? How is that monitored?
Okay. So you are going to be using Iris, and then yeah, for the second one. So let me quickly show you. I'll post the link in the chat as well. Let me just open up the web page. So on our portal, we've got the recordings under webinar recordings. I'll give you the link. Let it load quickly. So I'll pop it in the chat now. So this one we cover the invigilator quite thoroughly. It's about logged in before 15 minutes towards there. Yeah, so you can actually go to almost the middle. That's where we start with the invigilator, and then we go over to Iris. Now, you can also, you'll find all the resources under lesson 3, Iris invigilation. So remember, Iris invigilation is to set up. It's pretty easy. You just install the extension. You go here to the official Iris website. So you can download the extension for the browser you are using. But we explain all of that in the video in depth. And then you can also open up the Iris mock exam. So very important, since you're going to be doing, so I want to highlight this because you're specifically saying you're going to do MCQ. Say you visit this website and you click on Iris. So it will give you this pop-up, the stages where you go through. Now, I won't be able to do it now because I've got the dual monitor setup. But go through the steps. And when it asks you, when you do this attempt, you're going to be asked to insert a password. Right there. But have a look at the video. We cover it specifically as well. It's not going to automatically populate it. What you need to do is you just click on Start Attempt, and then you open up Iris and click on its Insert Password. So that's just a hiccup where we get a lot of questions. So just be aware of that. So go and test this one out so you can get quite familiar with it. Now, in terms of, say you want to have an emergency, you want to go to the bathroom, remember these apps are made to, basically they will flag you if there's, if there's reason according to the app. But somebody will still will have to go and watch that specific section, that recording for that caused the flag. Now that's a human being that's going to be watching it. So talk to it as to a human person. Now with Iris, all you do is you just say into the camera, because you've got the microphone, I'm quickly going to the bathroom. Or you know, and don't be worried even if there's a kid running in, screaming and all of that. You know, if it gets flagged for that, somebody will listen, oh, it was just a kid coming in. So, but specifically for things like going to the bathroom or you're going to the room next door to scan or something like that, just say in the app what you are doing. So if there's reason that it gets flagged, that person will, yeah, okay, this is what you've been doing in that instance. And that only applies for the Invigilator app and then also for Iris. For Moodle proctoring, it doesn't record sound. It only takes pictures now and again to confirm your identity. So you don't need to worry about if you're doing the Moodle proctoring.
Oh, okay.
Robert, I hope that helps.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so please go and watch that recording from about an hour. We go through it quite in depth with the Invigilator app, how to set it up, how to do the mock exam. After you tested it, you'll see that it's very easy, and then go from there.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
Pleasure. Yeah, I'm just quickly gonna allow the microphone. Fafefele, you can go ahead. Maureen? There you go.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I've attended this course on the Invigilator app steps, but if, say, I still doubt myself if I'll be able to upload, what have you, like myself, I was born before technology, and then can I ask my daughter or my son to assist me, or just for the uploading part and what have you, or that is not allowed?
Yeah, you can definitely have them help you out. So remember, the app will be recording during your session. So
okay,
even if you get flagged, they will, if you talk to your son that's helping you, they will realize that you're not talking about the actual academic
yes,
content.
yes,
So yes,
yes.
definitely get the support that you need to successfully submit.
Okay. Thank you.
Pleasure. Good luck with the exams. Let me allow Dumisa, you can go ahead.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, my concern is on take-home exam. How can I navigate from Invigilator app to Word document? Will be the Invigilator app able to record me while I'm busy writing on a Word document?
Are you going to type it out on your phone?
Yes, I'll be using a single device on my examination. So
I just want to mention, if you are going to use a single device, you cannot type out your solution in a document or in a program like Word or Excel, because that means that you need to close the app in order to open up a Word document, and that counts as out of app time, which is a transgression. So you're not gonna be able to type out your solution in Word if you're only using one phone. What I would suggest then, if you want to type out your solution in Word, is that you borrow a second phone so that you can use the one phone to type out your solution and the other phone just for invigilation purposes.
yeah, okay, now I understand. Thanks.
Thank you, Erica. Yes, so to me, so if you can even try and get access to a laptop if you really want to type out, so that will make it a lot easier on your side. And then, or as mentioned, a second phone. Also, you can also ask your lecturer just permission that you can write it out by hand. Some modules allow that you may write by hand. Some of them are a bit stricter, but it might just be easier.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, and Dumisa.
Yes.
Okay, Percy, you can go ahead. You can mute from your side. Yeah, well, wait for Percy. I'm going to open up the microphone. Patricia, you can go ahead. There's some mute from your side. Oh, there we go. Percy, you can go.
Okay. I wanted to ask, I'm doing IT. So I was looking through the, like checking which proctoring tool that it uses. So it uses Iris on one of my modules, and it says take home assignment assessment. So I just wanted to, I didn't quite understand what that means, because the other ones are multiple choice. Yeah.
Okay, let me quickly, so let me go back here to this page, assessment types. Yeah, there we go. So remember, the university has two types of assessments. So the one is the MCQ, that's the quiz. So if you've done a quiz assignment, it's exactly the same tool. The only differences are that you're getting proctored and that the questions are randomized and you have to answer them sequential. So that's MCQ that you're familiar with. Now the take-home assignment, have you done a written assignment already where you have to submit a PDF document?
Yes.
Okay, so that one is then basically using exactly the same tool. So what you would do, if we go, for instance, the iris invigilation, I've got it still open here. So if you go here, it will be the file upload assessment. So basically, it's exactly the same as your assignment that you did.
Okay.
You come here, you download the question paper, then you type it out while Iris is running. And then afterwards, you just come and then upload your PDF document. So you come here, add submission, and then you upload your file. So you'll see it's exactly like the assignment submission that you've done before.
Okay, I was just confused with the way they worded it.
Yeah. So yeah, that's just the terminology. So that's why we've got this page where we show that the assessment types is they use the official exam one is called take home, and take home is basically this uses the assignments tool. It's a written exam.
Okay, thanks. And then just one more question. Like for maths related, I've got a mathematical module. Can I have a notebook on the desk so that I can calculate stuff, or is that allowed? Oh, okay.
Yes, that's allowed. So remember when you start the iris invigilation, then it asks you to scan your environment. So just make sure when you scan it that you capture your notepad that you're writing on as well. So generally, especially with maths and all of that, the academic also knows that you have to look down and calculate and things like that. So don't worry about that at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, thank you, Patricia.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Percy, you can go ahead. Percy, I see you unmuted, but we still can't hear you. If I can just ask you to perhaps post your question in the chat, perhaps, Percy, and I'll ask one of the colleagues just to highlight it as well, so we can assist you. Because yeah, I can see your mic is on, but we're not hearing anything. Okay, we've done Patricia. Then we allow me. Melo, you can go ahead. Unmute from your side. Patricia. Patricia, you can just unmute from your side. Yeah, well, we wait for Patricia. Mufana, you can go ahead. Joseph. Yeah, I'm just gonna...
Good afternoon, Richard.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Yeah, good.
Yes. In fact, I just want to know something. in case, because I'm working in one of the universities as a security officer, I normally work with students. It happens that sometimes during the exams, there are some complications, maybe somebody collapse or whatsoever. If it happens, maybe while I'm still working on my paper, what is the university going to help me with that maybe I rewrite or whatsoever? The second question will be, I'm not very clear about what is downloaded on that Invigilator app. Is it the first page or all the work that you have typed? Thank you.
Okay, so yes, so remember, if there is emergency that happens during your exams, usually what happens is you automatically get access to the secondary exams that will, for now, it will be running then in January, Feb, around there. So that's almost, so you don't need to apply for that anymore. It's usually automatic that you get access to the second attempt. But remember that after that second attempt, then there's no attempts left. So please, if something happens, just reach out to the exam inquiries. Just let them know as well, so they can open you up for that second attempt. And then in terms of what you scan in, so when you scan in, you have to take all the text that you've written. So you have to cover, basically, make sure that you cover each page. So if it's, you've handwritten it, you scan in each page that you've written. If it's on the computer, you scroll through, you take a picture of the first, everything that fits onto the screen, scroll down, take a picture of the next one. You'll see every time you push the button, it adds a page. So just make sure you capture everything that you've written, because that's actually what they use as evidence for what you've written while being proctored.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Anna. Patricia, I see you've unmuted. Are you ready?
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you for the informative session. I just want to have clarity. I fall under the students with disabilities, right? So it says that we're now exempt from proctoring. So does that mean that in the instance for the take-home exam, we'll just log in 15 minutes before, download the script, and then wait for starting time, right? And then when it ends, I've also been allocated 30 minutes extra. So do I then continue with my 30 minutes extra and then upload onto the myExams site? So I do not need to access the Invigilator app.
Let me just confirm with Pintias.
Thank you so much, Richard. If I may ask, did you receive the confirmation letter from exams with the concession?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes.
On that note, then you continue normally. You don't use the Invigilator app. Then after, you also use the 30 minutes after the closing of exam.
All right. So then I just want to find out, okay, so say for instance, for example, the exam starts at 9 until 12. I will then have my extra 30 minutes till 12:30. That's correct.
That's correct.
And then uploading then at 12:30, then I upload.
Yes.
Okay, but that's only in the instance for take home. With our Moodle proctoring, is it still the same, or do we not get the extra 30 minutes? That's what I'm just not sure about.
It's all your modules.
All the modules.
Yes.
All right. So even on Moodle proctoring, I'll basically access it, but when everybody stops, then at 12, then I continue till 12:30.
That's correct.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Patricia. Fana, you can go ahead. Let me just allow the microphone. Fana, Joseph, can go ahead. Oh, we already had you. Sorry, let me go Allow microphone. Zotwa, you can go ahead.
Afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yes, I just wanted to ask something. I was practicing on the Invigilator app, and then while practicing, I was just thinking while picking up the phone to do the prompts that I needed. If it happens that you make a mistake and press the finish attempt before you finish, let's say you started at 8, and then by 1:45 it prompts you to do something and you press the finish thing by mistake, will I be able to log in again or is it finished for me? That's my question.
So yeah, luckily there is a two-step process, but I'm going to ask Erica, what do you do in that situation?
Sorry, just quickly repeat your question. I'm very sorry about that.
So I'll quickly, so if they accidentally click on finish attempt, can they, and it's, goes through the process, can they log back in, or what is the measures being put in place that they don't accidentally click on the finish attempt button?
Okay, so if you accidentally click on finish assessment, right, automatically there's going to be a notification coming up saying, are you sure you want to finish your assessment? If you then click yes again, then you will not be able to go back into the app and to use the QR code again. So the measure that we've put in place is that if you accidentally click on it, you will get a notification and then it asks you, are you sure that you are finished? So in that case, you're just going to say, no, I'm not finished. And then the app will just resume and continue where it left off.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay.
So Zotwa, just please don't click on it then twice accidentally. Then it means you committed. Okay, I'm going to allow microphone for Dinia. You can go ahead. Dinia, you can unmute from your side. Okay, while we wait for Dinia, I'm going to allow microphone for Betty. Betty, you can go ahead. Just unmute from your side. While we wait for Betty, Anna, you can go ahead. Suaki.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Hello.
You
Come
can go
not
ahead.
again.
Are you not able to hear us from your side? We can hear you loud and clear.
Hello.
Hi, you can go
Hello.
ahead with your question.
Jesus Christ, this thing. You. Hello.
You're loud and clear. We can hear you.
Okay, okay, Mr. Richard. Good afternoon. Sorry about that. I got cut off all the time. I don't know why these devices. Yeah, my first question is I'm writing next week on the 21st. Then I'm using the Invigilator app. So I did write it before, but unfortunately I did fail it due to the failing on submitting on time because of the crashing of the devices. So my question is, we have been advised to test the devices beforehand, ne?
Yes.
Yes. So, and then it happened that that day I did open the Invigilator app before time, then just to try to see if it's happened, it's working. Then when times comes, I wanted to get out so that I can come out in again. when time starts. So unfortunately, it kept on going on time. It didn't stop and let me start again. So it went, meaning the time goes on before the exam time. So it went on, and then until it passed me off before time, because I wanted to check if it's working, so it couldn't. So I don't know how to go about that one if it happens again. And
So
then
what I would suggest you do, sorry, can I answer your question maybe just before you continue? So if that happens with you, what I would suggest you do is that you immediately reach out to our help desk for assistance if it is a device issue, because the app will not re-allow you kind of, it will continue with the time counting down. It's not going to add extra. So if there is a real technical issue with your device, immediately quickly reach out to the help desk so that they can assist you. If they can't assist you, they will then make a note to your lecturer so that you are not penalized.
yes, but now, unfortunately, my question is if it goes then, and then before I finish writing, then it wants me to submit all the documents. Remember, I have to short all my work and then submit it. So it's gonna submit before time, ne? So which it means I have to stop doing what I'm doing by writing and then focus on an invigilator app, trying to upload all the documents. So which is taking my time also that I'm supposed to upload the exam. So it frustrates me in that manner. You understand? So
Yeah,
I don't know
I
how
understand what you're saying, but there's no workaround, unfortunately, for that. So, I mean, when you reach the end of the invigilation, you have to take a photo of all of the scripts, even if you're not finished. Because if you don't take the photos, you are going to be penalized for it. So it's really important, even if you're not finished, you have to take the photos of the script pages that you have.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much about that. And then, yes, sir.
Just before you continue, remember when you test it, you do use the demo. You do not use the actual QR code that you get on your script for testing. Only use the demo one for testing, and you can do that even a week before your exams. So rather test it out even a day before with the demo, that you know when you actually get your actual QR code for the exam that it's ready to go.
Okay, Mr. Wright. Okay, thank you so much about that answer. Then I will never do that mistake again. So, and then the other one is that when we remember the take home exam, you go to the exam. Sometimes it starts maybe, let's say 7:45 because I'm writing 8:00. 7:45. Then you struggle to get in, and then the invigilator app needs to be. You need to access the code also, but now because they did send us the code before, I don't know how it's going to work. Then it got stuck. You want to, then the invigilator app is on, and then the myExam, you cannot access anything on myExam. Then you want to go out and then at least try to reach out to the help. But unfortunately, you can't go out of the app again. So it becomes so hard for us, so that because you don't know how to get help, because you can't go out of the app, and then you cannot open multiple tabs also on your computer, because now you have already opened the myExam portal. So I don't know how to work around it. If I'm allowed to go out of exam portal and go to the emails, because the only thing that we can use is emails, and sometimes the emails they take time to answer, to help you. So you need to call, but I cannot call again because of the invigilator app. So I was asking if I have another phone, won't I be penalized maybe if I go again opening my live emails, so that I can send the the message or something, because sometimes even the computer will be on my exam portal but don't go anyway. You cannot use it because I think it's maybe the network or something. So will I be flagged for that also?
So what I would actually suggest, sorry to interrupt, what I would actually suggest is that you only, remember you've got 45 minutes to scan the QR code on the invigilator, right? 15 minutes before and another half an hour afterwards. So I wouldn't recommend that you scan the QR code and then only try and start to try and open up your assessment, okay? Because maybe if there is a network problem or if you have a connection issue or whatever the case might be, my recommendation would be is the moment that your assessment is open, then scan the QR code. Because we have had situations where maybe UNISA is experiencing a network problem and nobody can access their assessment. And what we do then is we open up the QR code so that you can scan it for longer. So maybe the workaround is first open up your NISA portal, make sure you can access your assessment, then immediately scan and then write. So that you don't have a situation where the invigilator is now counting down, but you are struggling for 30 minutes to try and access your assessment. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. So is it advisable to, when I uploaded my question paper, then can I close the tab in the meantime, or it's gonna lock me out? Because now sometimes you upload the question paper, remember I still have to work it on Word and come back. So is it allowed if I lock it, I go out of the portal, then come back when it's time to log in and submit?
Richard, can you help with that?
Are you using a laptop for the Word?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no, so on your laptop, you can open up another tab for your email to receive, even if you emailed it to yourself, or if you, in your case, you're doing it in Word, so you save it as a PDF document, you can definitely open up another tab, to try and get into myExams. So it doesn't monitor, how many tabs you've got open or anything like that. It only, as long as within the app, you take pictures of everything that you've written out. And then on your laptop, you can open up another tab to access the myExams portal.
Oh, I can do that. Even if I have a problem, then I can still go out of the portal and go to my emails.
Yes, no, you can definitely do that.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. And then about the partially being blinded, I remember that we have advised just to write an email. So I wanted to ask if I'm just diagnosed that I cannot look at the screen for, let's say, 20 minutes or some quite a while. Is it also allowed that I can write that email so that I'll be given an extended time?
So what you need to do is, let me just get the page up here. So there's these two emails then as soon as possible. So it's oxford@unisa.ac.za and then exams.disabled@unisa.ac.za. Just to do the code, because you have to apply for it. So do that then as quickly as possible.
It doesn't take long, or?
Let me ask, but yes, what is the turnaround time for this if they now experience that the symptoms are getting worse?
Okay, thank you so much. What needs to be done is for a student to complete the form, the application for special exam arrangements. In that particular form, we'll need your medical doctor to specify the amount of support that you need from the university. Then without that form, unfortunately, won't be assisted, because remember, we're an open distance university where we don't see our students face to face. Then that will help us as a verification that yes, we have this particular disability, we must provide the following reasonable accommodation. Thank you.
Yes, because now I was at the doctor, then they just said it by by vocally, not even in the paper. Then yesterday we had a session here at work whereby they sent us the person who was advising us what to do when we are partially and we're not supposed to strain our eyes. So I was thinking, because now I'm writing on the 21st, so is it gonna be enough time to go to the doctor, find the medical report, and then submit it?
Okay, if I may ask, do you have a letter confirming your disability from your doctor?
No, not yet. They diagnose me, but tell me just by not vocally, not on paper. So that's why I'm asking if I need to go back, get the report or on writing, then submit it as an evidence.
Yeah, the quickest way is to get a medical certificate from a doctor. I believe your doctor knows you, knows the
Alright, sir.
diagnosis. But remember, if
Okay.
the doctor in that letter does not specify the amount of time that you need, the
Yes.
university will automatically give you 10 minutes per hour. It is important for the doctor to state the amount of time.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Richard.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck with your exams. Okay, I just saw Betty. Let me just see if she's still here. Yeah, I accidentally dropped you earlier, so I'm just going to allow your microphone. So Betty, you can unmute.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay. I cannot type. I don't have a typing speed, so I'm using a handwritten. So I wrote this module in last year, but I couldn't upload it on my myUNISA portal. So in this regard, how can you help me if I fail to upload my exam on my myUNISA portal?
So it's very critical then in that instance, if you're struggling to upload, was there a specific reason why you couldn't upload on the myExams portal?
I don't know whether I was slow because it closes before I can upload. Because I had to take photos of my scripts. When it's time for me to upload it on the portal, then the portal was closed.
Okay, so that's why I would suggest, still keep the contact number for the exams. Remember, when you do contact the center, it's option 4. So keep this number 0800 00 1870, just handy if you've got any problems. And remember, it's option 4.
Option 4?
So remember, option 4 is for, where they prioritize exam inquiries. So just have this 0800 number ready in case you have problems.
00
00
00
18
18
70.
70.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
Because they will be able to assist you then quickly to upload your question paper or the script.
My answer sheet.
Yes, your answer sheet.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Betty.
Richard, just to add on what the student is asking, if the portal is closed due to you being slow, unfortunately, we will not be able to assist. You will be granted a second opportunity in the next examination period, considering that it was your first attempt. Thank you.
Betty, just please do the mock exam, test it out so that you can really get the time that you take to scan down to the 30 minutes.
Because when I try to after the closing time, because they said the closing time is 12 o'clock, and then they said to me they're giving us 30 minutes to upload, but it didn't happen that way.
Yeah, but that might have been a specific incident that happened. So still, in that case, where it says 12 o'clock, and then you should have time to 12:30 to upload. So
Yes,
yeah,
they has to give us 30 minutes to upload our
Mm.
answer sheet, but they didn't.
Yeah, it's very strange. It might have been an isolated incident for that one, but yeah, please make sure to have the number in case you have it in the future, and really try. Just make sure that you submit it with. If it's 12 o'clock when it's due time, then you know it's until 12:30. Just try and do it as quick as possible.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Betty. Good luck with the second attempt. Just there. Okay, then we can continue. Morgan, I'm gonna allow your microphone. Morgan and Timani, you can go in. Okay, while we wait for Morgan, I'm gonna allow the microphone for Amanda as well. So Amanda, you can unmute as well.
Oh, I hope you're well. So I wanted to ask, I joined the session a bit late. I'm at work, so I just wanted to find out where I can get the session, the recording, and also how does the just a summary of how the Invigilator app works, because I've never used it before, and I don't understand also how many devices you can use for doing a take-home test. Yeah, just to understand that.
Okay, so I'm just gonna pop the link to the webinars into the chat. So yeah, you'll basically have to watch this one, myExams workshop we had on the 6th October. This will take you step by step through everything. I will also post in the chat this link to the Invigilator app that will give you the exact guide, how to set it up and how to get started. Now, just to quickly let you know for your questions that you had, so remember the Invigilator app is an app that you download from your app store. So if it's Google Play Store, depending on your device, or iOS or the Huawei store, you go to the store, you download the Invigilator app specifically. Now, this is an app that runs on your phone, but you can still, as you mentioned, use your laptop to access the myExams and then also to download a question paper and then at the end to submit your questions as well. So the app must be the only app running on your phone. You just start the app, it will take you through the prompts, it will beep you during the time for take a picture of yourself and also of your ID document. And at the end, you have to then upload on the app and on myExams. So remember, you can use two devices. That's actually the advisable route to go. It does have an option in-app to access the browser as well. But since if you've got two devices, then rather use the two devices. Let me just quickly go through, just to quickly show you the steps. Okay, let me just start from this one. So basically on the day, how the app works is, so it's now running on your phone and then you select scan QR code. So that means by here you've logged into myExams, you downloaded your question paper, you've got access to the QR code. So now you've basically scanned the QR code. It will tell you if you're the correct person. You can test the sound. It will give you some tips as well for script upload. And, also just remind you not to leave the app. So at this time, you basically just press continue and you put the phone next to you. So you don't switch it off or anything. It will, go into sleep mode, but that's fine. It will pin you to take a picture of, or ping you that you need to take a picture of your ID document. So here you scan your ID document, and then later on it will then ask you again to take a selfie. Press continue, take a selfie, and then you'll notice it will build up all the things that it's asked you during the assessment. Now, if you finish ahead of time, you can click on finish assessment to start the upload process. So, or else when you reach the end of the time, it will let you know as well that you've now reached the end of the time. You have to upload now immediately. So this is where you then upload your script. So you basically take pictures or scan in all the documents with your phone. If you've typed it out, you will actually take pictures of everything that you've written, say in Word. You go scroll through and make sure you capture everything that you've written. You click on this done button, so it starts the upload process. And then you click on upload PDF, and you just get another confirmation and you select yes, upload. Then at this point, now you go back to myExams and then you upload a PDF document of your Invigilator app. So please, the links, I hope you found them in the chat. It's the one for the portal where the webinars are, and the other one is specifically for the Invigilator app. And I just want to highlight very importantly, when you go to this page, the Invigilator app, scroll down to the bottom and then open up the Invigilator app mock exam. So this will actually give you a QR code that you scan in. It's basically, you can do this exactly how you would do on your exams. You scan the QR code, you start the app, you download the question paper. Afterwards, you come back and then you add your submissions. So you will look like this, for instance, add submission, and then you upload your PDF document onto the myExams. So just to highlight that, you upload on the Invigilator app and on myExams. But yeah, please go have a look at the webinar recording. It's under webinar recordings, the one that we did on the 6th of October. And it will take you, that's also where we go step by step through exactly what you need to do.
Thank you so much. And with the different devices, do you have to have the app on both devices? So I'm trying to understand how exactly that works.
No, so it only runs on your mobile phone. We don't use a one for, say, your laptop. And remember, it just runs next to you, because what it basically does is it does prompt you for the pictures, but it also records sound in the background. So that's why you only have it on the one device, and that's on your mobile device.
So that means you can actually use your laptop, but then just use your phone for the app.
Yes.
And
yeah, you use it
and
only for the
then
app.
if you're using your laptop, I'm trying to understand. It doesn't record the screen to kind of see what tabs you've been opening, just in case.
Yes, so the Invigilator app specifically does not. The one that they use in the College of Science, Engineering, Technology, IRIS, records everything. But for the Invigilator app, basically it relies on the pictures and then the sound recording.
Okay, thank you.
But we know you won't open unnecessary tabs.
Oh yes, I was asking because on the screen on the laptop when you're using it, just to switch, because I thought you also use the app on the laptop, so you can switch from the app after you've opened the app to open the Word document.
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
thank
you.
Richard, I think it's just, and students, it's a good idea. Please get onto the website that we're sharing in the chat with you guys, and then work through the materials, and then do the demo exam. That will really answer a lot of the questions you have, and you'll feel way more comfortable about the different proctoring tools. So guys, please go and work through that material. It will definitely make it easier for you. All right, sorry, Richard, back to you.
Okay, thanks, David. Isaiah, you can go ahead. You can unmute on your side. Isaiah? Okay, while we wait for Isaiah,
can I jump in while we're still waiting for Isaiah? It's Morgan. Sorry, my good sir. How are you?
No, good, and you?
I'm good. My good sir, I followed your link in terms of getting a record to access previous recordings. I'm not sure whether I got the good website or what's happening here, but it says welcome and gives me announcement. Where did you say I can access the recordings for these sessions?
Let me quickly show you. Let me go. So Can you see the screen that I'm sharing at the moment?
Yes.
So are you on this welcome page over here?
Yes.
SU basic skills. So what you can do is you can open up the menu and scroll down all the way to webinar recordings, or you can scroll down on this main page as well until you get to webinar recordings.
No, okay, no. Thank you very much. That's what I wanted to know. And my previous questions, the previous lady actually asked them, so I'm satisfied. Thank you very much, my good sir.
Okay, thanks, Morgan.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Isaiah.
Yes. I'm just asking you to demonstrate for me in my module side how to check which module proctoring tool we use.
Oh, okay. So there's two ways to actually check it. So the one is I'm going to ask them to post a link to the what proctoring tool will I use. So this is a link where you can actually type in your module code. Tell me, what is one of your, do you have one of your module codes?
PYC 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 okay, CSP CSP
Yes.
261.
Okay, so CSP 261 is not on here, so most likely that one will not be using proctoring. That one you will submit on my modules. So that one you don't need to worry about proctoring. And then, yeah, so basically what you do is come here to this link, what proctoring tool will I use? I'll ask them to post it in the chat as well. You type in your module codes on here, and it will tell you which proctoring tool you would use. If it's not on here, that means most likely you're going to have a what they call module proctored. So have a look on your exam timetable as well. If it says module specific, that means it's a portfolio that you will submit on my modules. Now, I just want to show you the second way as well. If you go to my UNISA, then you can click on my exams. Now you'll notice here if you select a date on which you will be writing, but remember it only lists today's date and 4 days in advance. But if it's now you're going to write in 4 days, you can click on this link and it will actually show you your module code and also what tool you will be using for that specific module. So I really tip for everybody as well. Remember 4 days before your exam, if you have not accessed your exam before, go and have a look 4 days and you'll see your module and you just click on it to make sure that you can sign in. There's no problems that you're not found because you will actually be able to see your modules as well. And so you can make sure that you've got access to it. Obviously, you won't be able to access the question paper, but you will actually be able to access everything up to this point. So Isaiah, for that second one that you gave me, you will not be using proctoring. It's most likely, just confirm with your lecturer, a module specific where you're going to upload a portfolio on my modules, not on the myExams side. I don't know if you've got any other module codes that we can also have a look at.
Okay, PYC 2604.
2604. So it looks like your modules are not listed here. So you most likely are going to not be using proctoring, and you will be submitting on my modules.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. All
No,
the best.
Richard, I've posted the tool in the chat many times, so hopefully the students can
Okay.
use it.
Yeah, thank you, David. Okay, Isak, you can go ahead. It's so interesting that we are Isaiah and now we've got Isak directly after each other.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Isak.
Yes. But I just have one simple question. One of my exempt on multiple question, which is I think on it will be multiple question assessment, but the second step it will be written, but I'm not sure whether this written will be a take-home one. Can you just advise on that one?
Yes, so is it the same exam that has two parts? One is multiple choice and then the second part is written.
Yes, it's the same. It's the same. It will be the same exam.
Yes. So then it will be classified as a take-home exam. Can you give me the module code for that specific one?
It's SIT 2613.
Yes. All right.
SIT 26. Sorry, it's not SI. It's I for Isaac.
Oh yes.
C. T.
Oh,
26. Yeah. 2613. The first one.
Okay, this is this one. Okay, so you will actually be using iris proctoring.
Yes.
And so it's an MCQ quiz assessment. But remember, so what you need to do is go to your proctoring tools, go to specifically to iris. So remember, iris is used for both take-home and MCQ because you're within the College of Science, Engineering, Technology. So make sure you do this iris mock exam. And because it says there that it's a MCQ, so specifically do this one. Go to the iris MCQ assessment and complete this is mock exam over here.
Okay.
But yes, you will basically, it will, some of the questions will be multiple choice, others will be written, but it's all within the MCQ itself. So you just will be using the same tool.
Okay. So I don't need to download any paper in that regard.
No. So it will be MCQ. So the questions will be online.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, pleasure. Okay. Rejoice, you can go ahead. Just unmute from your side, Rejoice. In Zilin. Yeah. While we're waiting for Rejoice, B. Moloto, you can go ahead.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Okay, I'm muted again.
Okay. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay. My question, if you can hear me, it says, is it this 30 minutes extra time? Is it given to people who are disabled, or everyone is getting it?
Okay, so there's two different 30 minutes that we are talking about. So with all exams, written exams, not MCQ exams, specifically written exams, they get a 30-minute upload period. So that means that time you don't write anything, that's specifically set out to for uploading. But students that that has a disadvantage, they get an additional 30 minutes on top of that. So everybody gets this 30-minute upload window for written exams, but so students with special needs get an additional 30 minutes. So they actually get an hour extra to this. So just make sure between those two, you know, if you filled in and you do get that additional 30 minutes for perhaps a disability, then you will get actually an hour, you know, not extra, but 30 minutes for extra writing and 30 minutes for uploading. But everybody gets this 30 minutes for uploading. So say it's 12 o'clock, you have until 12:30 to upload your documents.
Richard, maybe just
Okay.
regarding students with disabilities. Even if you disclose your disability at the point of registration, it is important that you apply for a special exam arrangement. If you didn't apply for a special exam arrangement, you won't be getting the extra 30 minutes or so. Thank you.
It's only stipulated in certain times, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. And I got another question, please.
Yes.
When I check on my timetable, they said all the examinations are closed book, except if there's stated otherwise. So yesterday I received the email into my live email that we can have some study guide with us when we arrive. Does it mean it's an open book examination?
Did your lecturer send you that email?
Yes.
Yes, so just go, if it's your lecturer, then it's basically also only have what he says is allowed that you may have for the open book. So yes, you basically got confirmation from your lecturer then what you may use during your assessment.
Okay, meaning I must maybe contact him to be sure if he is the one who sent the email.
Yes, just make sure it's from your actual lecturer, not somebody that's spamming everybody.
Okay.
But you can even check on the email address that they sent you. Just make sure it is from the academic's name is on there. That's under my modules as well.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much. With the 30 minutes extra time that I was asking about, I'm actually not looking for extra minutes because I'm disabled. I am not disabled. I was just asking whether this 30 minutes, is it for all the people, including, disabled people, including non-disabled people? If it's for us all, I'm surprised when other people say they didn't manage to upload their answers because of the time. If that 30 minutes is applicable to everyone, so why is the system closed before they can able to upload their question? Their answers.
Oh, you can be assured that it's everybody will get this 30 minutes upload time. So if it's 12 o'clock, it will only close at 12:30. There might have been a very isolated incident where somebody put in the times wrong for a certain exam, but you can always know that for written exams, you will get the 30 minutes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Pleasure. Good luck with the exams. Allow microphone. Okay, then we can rejoice. I don't know if you're back yet. Okay, Lisa, you can go ahead. You can just unmute from your side, Palesa. Okay, while we wait for them, Sibia, you can go ahead. Makusane. Sibia, Makusane. Seems everybody is fallen asleep. Let me see. Murendi, you can go ahead.
Hello, sir.
Hi, how are you?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Hello. Okay, I have two questions to ask. I need to ask if I'm allowed to download the question paper, then log out of the myExam portal. Then
Okay, so you're
type.
doing a written exam.
Yes, it's a written exam.
Yeah. No, definitely. You can log in at say 9 o'clock or 15 minutes actually before you write. Log in, download it, log out, and then only log back in when you're gonna be uploading.
Okay, thank you. The other one is, can I use maybe 3 devices? The other one maybe if I encounter a problem with Invigilator app so that I can WhatsApp for help.
Yes, no, you may use 3 devices. As long as the one is just running the Invigilator app.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, pleasure. Okay, let me just check. Rejoice, not here yet. Valesa, can also unmute.
Hello.
Hi, yes. Murendi, do you have another question?
Hello.
Murendi, you can go ahead.
Hello.
Ah.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear
Murendi,
me?
you can... Yes, loud and clear. Oh, they really lost you now. Okay, Patricia, you can go ahead.
Hello.
Oh, Murendi? Yes, can you hear us now, Murendi?
Hello. There.
Yes.
I want you to tell me the do's and the don'ts of the Invigilator app.
Okay, so the with the Invigilator app, what you must do is it must be the main app that's running on your phone during the invigilation. So you don't use any other apps. You just start it on your phone, put it next to you, and then you continue with your exams. Big no would be to talk to somebody about the exam. So remember to always make sure that you've got an environment where you can write your examinations. You don't be too worried if as you have your kid by your side making noise. That's automatically cancelled out. And if you do get flagged, somebody will listen to it. But otherwise, with the phone, with the Invigilator app, just try and have the app close to you so that you can hear the notifications to take the photos of your ID documents and the selfie that you need to take. And then very importantly, when the time stops, so say you're writing until 12 and it's 12 o'clock, start the upload process as soon as possible on the Invigilator app because you only have 10 minutes. And remember what you scan in, the pictures that you take, the content of what you upload to myExams must be exactly the same. So no writing after 12. That 30 minutes that you get for myExams is for upload purposes. If the document that you upload within the Invigilator app and the myExams one is different, they will see that as misconduct. So just make sure that you don't continue writing after the due time. Just focus on uploading.
Okay, and then if the phone rings, can the Invigilator app kicks me out, not the one with the app running, the other device, if it makes sounds or message alert or ring?
I would definitely put it on silent mode so you don't get interrupted during that period. But, say they pick up that sound, what will happen is somebody will go listen to see if they can hear that you are discussing the work with the person you're communicating with. So rather still keep it on silent mode so it doesn't interrupt your writing.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. All
Thank
the best with the exams.
you. Thank you.
Okay, Patricia, you can go ahead.
Good afternoon again. Sorry, I just came back for clarity. With regards to the students with disabilities, I've just gone through my letter that states my extra time. Now, it just says there it has been approved that you may have an extra time of 30 minutes per hour during the examination. Can I please have clarity on that? Does that mean, for instance, if I'm writing from 8 to 12, so per hour, 30 minutes, would that be an extra 2 hours? Please, can I have clarity on that?
Thank you. That's correct. Each and every hour you'll get 30 minutes extra. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pantheas. Thank you, Patricia. Okay, Rejoice. I don't know if you joined yet, or Palesa. Yeah, I'm just going to lower hand. Yeah, we've only
Sibiya.
got. Yes.
Sibiya. Can you hear me?
Sabia. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Sabia, you can go ahead.
Yeah, me, I'll be, hello, sorry. I'll be using an iris name, so I want to know when I want to use the phone to scan my document and upload it. What must I do? I must download the scan or what? Or I can take the photo. How?
Are you
The
doing
iris.
a iris?
Chemist. Yes.
Is it iris or Invigilator app that you're using?
It's iris, the iris one.
Oh, okay. Now then, remember, iris is only used by the College of Science, Engineering, Technology, and it only works on a laptop or desktop. So you're not going to be scanning in anything. This one actually records your screen the whole time. So you're just on your laptop. You, if it's a take-home exam, you've completed in Microsoft Word, and you save it as a PDF and upload, and directly to
No,
the
this
portal.
the chemistry one I'll be writing like a script, like with my pen. Like I'll
Are
be
you going to be
writing
writing
it.
with your pen?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
then.
on the paper.
Oh, okay. What I would do for scanning is there's quite a few apps that you can use. The one I like to use is OneDrive. It's got a scanning feature built into it where you actually scan PDF documents. And then you also have Microsoft Lens that you can download, and it's all free. So it's either Microsoft Lens or OneDrive. You just sign in with your MyLife email. It makes it very easy to scan it in, and because it saves it directly to your OneDrive, you can actually go and submit. It will link up with your, if you want to submit with your computer, then you can have it instantly almost. I would suggest, I'm going to ask David to post in the chat tomorrow. They're having also a mobile masterclass where they will be actually showcasing the scanning apps as well. Perhaps join that one and look at the demos that they will be showcasing.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
David said he will
okay.
post it for us in the chat.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Sabia. So also please go do the mock exam and do it in exactly how you would do on your exam. So when you do the mock exam, download the question paper, write it out by hand, scan it so that you know the whole process that you will be doing on the day of your examination.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
That's all. Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Okay. Gonna lower the hands. Okay, so as we are running out of time, so I'm just quickly gonna take the last three that we've got. So I'm just gonna allow microphone. Madilonga, you can go ahead.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I just want to ask because I tried to log in Invigilator app. It says there's something wrong with your email. Contact the university.
Yes, what you rather do is in that case, just if you're sure that you're going to be using the Invigilator app, WhatsApp this number 073 505 8273.
Okay, so the last session when we attend, I think they say I'm in School of Science. I think they say all who are in School of Science, they are going to use Modly app, if I'm not mistaken, or
Are you within the College of Science, Engineering, Technology?
yes.
Oh no, then you will actually be using Iris invigilation. Do you have one of your module codes?
Hello.
Right? Do you have one of your module codes that we can check?
Yes, I do have.
Okay, just give me one of them that you'll be writing.
ARM
ARM.
1505.
Okay, so you College of Human Sciences.
Oh,
Okay, so you will just be using Moodle proctoring. So you don't need to install anything as long as the device you are using has got a camera. So if it's your laptop, it will use the camera on your laptop. Or if you're going to complete the quizzes on your phone, it will use your phone's camera.
okay.
Okay, so you just focus also on lesson 3, Moodle proctoring.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, pleasure. Right.
All right.
Okay, last two. Shongwei, you can go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
So I would like to ask, since I'll be writing an exam on the 12th, which is TAM, it's an online exam. So I'm using an invigilator app. So since I'm using an invigilator app, I want to know if okay, I'm gonna be using 2 devices. I've downloaded the invigilator app on my phone, and I'm going to be using my laptop to write.
Okay.
Okay. Do I have to open the webcam on my laptop as well?
No, you won't be asked to open your webcam as well. It's just the app running on your phone. So this will mean on your laptop, you basically just use it to type out your question paper, your answers, and you just upload it on your laptop as well. But it won't be using your camera or anything on your laptop. It will just be the Invigilator app running on your phone.
Oh, okay. Well understood. Question number 2. Can I download the question paper and then log out my computer and use my my book to handwrite my exam? Is that allowed?
So just make sure from your lecturer if they do allow handwritten. But if they say, you can write it by hand, then you can definitely, you just sign in, download the question paper. You can even print it out then and then answer by hand. And then afterwards, when you scan it in, then you just submit it on the myExams portal.
Oh, okay. Let's say maybe the lecture says that is allowed. Well, now I start writing using my book. Obviously, I'm going to be paging. Is the Invigilator app gonna flag that paging sound, the flipping of the pages?
No, it will, as long as you just work, the pages that you use, it won't pick it up necessarily. Even if you get flagged, the person will know that's listening to it that you're turning your pages that you're writing on. But it's been set to automatically, cancel out any normal sounds that's in the background.
Okay, cool. One last question, say, since I'm gonna be using my computer, there is a WhatsApp number given to us for any emergencies when you are writing, right? Am I allowed to open my webcam, I mean my WhatsApp web on my computer and keep it running so that in case of emergencies, I go straight to that number and send that I'm coming across some errors or some problems?
Yes, no, you can do that. Definitely
So
have the support site open.
So the Invigilator app won't be reading my messages.
No, it won't be reading your messages.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much. Say I'm covered.
Thank you.
Have a good night. Good day. Bye.
Okay. Okay, the last one is Shongwe, and then we're just going to run the competition. So I'm going to open up your microphone, Shongwe. You can go ahead.
Shongwe, I'm already covered. I just asked my question now.
Sorry. I forgot to lower your hand. Let me allow microphone. Okay, so our last one is then actually Gundu Matumba. Gundu, you can go ahead. Okay, since Gundu doesn't want to speak to us, we can then continue. So students, we actually have a little competition for you as well to give you a prize. We did this through the webinar, so we won't exclude you from also be able to get a prize. So I'm just quickly gonna show you the QR code. So this one, you scan the QR code. I'll also post the link in the chat. Then we're gonna give you 2 minutes just to complete, so you can have your mobile device ready. Those that have done the masterclass today, they know exactly now how to scan these QR codes very, very quickly. So they're gonna give you all a good competition. But let me just get the link as well, so I can post it for you in the chat. Yeah, so I'm just posting it now in the chat as well. So you can use the link in the chat or scan the QR code on your screen. While I'm collecting the responses, I'm just going to ask David, what was the most questions you perhaps picked up or from the other colleagues? While I just quickly have a look who is our winners. Thanks, David.
All right, thanks, Richard. Yes, we had loads of questions coming in, and I think we've done very well to get through a lot of them. I think the most important thing for students, and I see there's a lot of students saying it's my first time writing, right? In the chat, I'm going to post the website that you need to go to. It's the course, it's on the Adolf platform. It really, really is going to guide you from A to Z, the demos, everything you need to do, the do's, the don'ts, everything is sitting there, including recordings, guides, steps, you name it, it's there, guys. I've just posted in the chat. That should be your first point. Start there, start working through the materials. When it's time to check which proctoring tool do I need to use, there is the proctoring tool check that you can see there. If you do not see or you don't find any information coming through, then what I suggest is, then I'm going to post another link where you can check your basically your exam timetable. That's what this tool does. I'm just going to post it there quickly. And then double check what that tool is telling you, okay? If it says to you something about as per module requirements or department requirements, then you must just go and check on myUNISA, go to that module, go to the announcements, and go see what you do. Because everything right now. So that's we're sharing a lot of information. So all you need to do is start again after the session. Go to the website that I posted, looking through that material. It won't take you the whole day. It'll take you maybe an hour, but after that, you'll be good to go. You'll know which tools you're using. You can practice those tools, and definitely, guys, you'll be on the front foot for your exam starting next week. All right, Richard, did we get any winners?
Not yet. Surprisingly, it's very slow this morning. Seems everybody is just focused on preparing for the exams today.
Yeah, it looks like it. So guys, don't stress, all right? This whole training that we've been doing with you, the website, the information that we're sharing with you, it's there to help you. It will definitely just make you a little bit more relaxed because now you've got that support, right? And remember, on our Adolf site, there is Lawazi, our live AI chatbot. If you've got any questions, we do see students at all sorts of different times of the day are asking Lawazi questions. So you can also use that utility there as well, guys. We are here to support you, and thank you so much for coming. I see a lot of you guys were in the morning session with me and the rest of the team doing the mobile learning, and I see that you guys have definitely been very busy like us today, and we've still got a lot of things to do for the rest of this day as well. So I'm seeing Richard and a student saying they
Richard, sorry, I'm jumping in there, David, because you were cutting out. There's a number of people in the chat saying they're unable to open this form, but I do notice that it says that these people are external and unverified. So, Richard, it might be because the nature of the form is that it maybe records the email or something like that. You might need to reshare it where anyone can complete.
So let me just have it. Let me just check the link as well on my side.
I checked
So
it on my
remember,
side, it works for me.
Yeah, so remember, this is one of the tests, is you must be logged in with your MyLife email account. So this is for your preparation for exams where you have to sign in with your MyLife. So it's the same one with this, you have to sign in with your MyLife email address to access the quiz. Let me see quickly. Okay, now responses are streaming in. Okay. Okay, so you just now. Okay, so we've got a, we do need we've got 2 9s. Yes, let me just see here. So I'm copying over the names. So we've got our 3 winners for today. Strangely, we've got no 10s today, but that's probably because you still have to go watch the webinar recordings. And double check this. Okay, so we've got our 3 winners. I'm going to let Uba King, are you ready to announce the 3 winners?
Thank you, Richard. Where do I get those winners? Are you going to put them on somewhere?
Yes, there we go. So congrats, guys. These are our 3 winners for today.
Oh, yes. P. Tavana, Dineo Ngamande, Matlokonolo Li Malisone. I think I hope I didn't butcher anybody's name. Well done, colleagues, students. Thank you so much. You put it in the chat for me. Well done, students. Well done, Dineo. All right, I think that brings us to the end of of today's session. I hope you feel more prepared for your exams, and remember, preparation is key. Thank you so much, colleagues, for the great presentations and those that answered questions on the chat as well as live. Thank you so much. That's it. Please do complete our evaluation form. We've got the QR code showing on your screen, as well as a link on the chats.
Hey, thank you, okay. So thank you everybody for joining. All the best with your exams. Please go do the mock exams. Prepare as soon as possible. Remember, 4 days before your exam, also log into the myExams portal to make sure you've got access, that you can actually access your module and see the question paper that you will be writing. But thanks everybody. We'll see you in the next session. For this exams, it's now done. But remember, tomorrow we've got the a mobile masterclass. So if you need some tips on how to use your mobile tomorrow to scan and all those things, please come and join us. But yes, we'll see you again for other adventures as well. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Thanks, colleagues. Cheers.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. All the best.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, akunenkinga. All right. Oh, kusho ukuthi angeke animele baba Nhlanhla vele nilinze yabo. Likhula i-price ikhulisa isize. Isize ikhulisa i-price. Okay, akunenkinga ngiyabonga. Ngicela ngivalele.